Hi guys, what's up? Toboloco here, and today we've got a very special episode of One Star World Cups. To wrap up the series, I'm going to start doing double episodes for the teams that are like neighbours. So Denmark and Sweden are both in the World Cup. They're both neighbours, so I figured why not do a double episode where Sweden do it, and then immediately afterwards Denmark will do it, and we'll see who's better out of the two. So first I'm going to play a Sweden versus one-star teams. Sweden are a four-star team. They've been in a group with Liechtenstein, St. Kitts and Kyrgyzstan. So let's get to this, since it's a double episode. I don't know if you saw my pinned comment on the last video, but basically I'm only going to do the nations that are the most popular. Which sadly does leave out Senegal, Nigeria, Japan, because I don't feel that people, and Morocco as well, because people aren't asking for them, so I don't feel the need to do it, whereas people are asking for Sweden, Denmark, Croatia, Portugal, stuff like that, so I figured I'll do those, wrap up the series before the World Cup, and then get to the best stuff over the World Cup, hopefully anyway. So, Liechtenstein versus Sweden is the first match Sweden have to play. Remember, Sweden do still have Ibrahimovic, so hopefully he'll be able to lead them to their first ever World Cup. So Liechtenstein versus Sweden. Let's see if they can win. Yep, 3-0, so that was a pretty good result for Sweden. On to the next game, which is against Kyrgyzstan. I don't know how good Kyrgyzstan are in real life, but let's see if Kyrgyzstan can shock Sweden. Nope, 2-0. So Sweden beat them 2-0 quite easily. They're through to the round of 16, so the last match doesn't really matter. So against St. Kitts and Nevis, can Sweden beat St. Kitts and Nevis? Oh, wow, that's a 6-0. Okay, that does seem to be the limit teams can get up to on this game. It never really seems to go past 6. It's never like a 7 or 8-0. So, okay. Let's have a look at the group stages quickly. Okay, so Group A, Afghanistan and Grenada go through. Group B, Yemen and Aruba go through. Group C, St. Vincent and the Comoros go through. St. Vincent always seem to go through, so as well as Swaziland as well in Group D, and Luxembourg as well. Group E, Malta and Montserrat go through. Group F, India as well. India have been doing work in this series. They always seem to be winning games and shocking all the bigger nations. And the Faroe Islands go through too. Group G, Gambia and Barbados, and then Group H, Sweden and Liechtenstein, which sets up a round of 16 for Afghanistan versus Aruba, St. Vincent and Luxembourg, Yemen versus Grenada, Swaziland versus the Comoros, Malta versus the Faroe Islands, Gambia versus Liechtenstein, India versus Montserrat, and Sweden versus Barbados. So can Sweden overcome the likes of Barbados? You'd think so. Let's just have a look. Okay, I just saw it come up. It was a 4-0 victory for Sweden, so that's pretty good. They're on to the quarterfinals. It'll be interesting to see if Denmark can replicate this. Here we go. India, they won it last time against Iran in the final. Can they shock Sweden in this game? Yes. Oh my God, India! Like, why are India so, like, good on this game? Like, they're only a one-star team, and they beat Sweden. I think it was 2-1, but we're going to simulate the rest of the tournament. If India win again, then they've done a sensational double on this series. Let's have a look. Yeah, they did it again, but they beat Afghanistan 5-4 on penalties. So India have won the one-star World Cup twice now. That's twice. India seem to be really, really good on this game. Might have to do a series with them. I don't know. See how good they are. But let's advance to the awards. Sweden get knocked out in the quarterfinals. Elmander, top goal scorer. And then you got an Indian guy, best player. And then Isaacson, best goalkeeper. So let's just have a look, see how it went down quickly. Reading left down, Malta beat the Faroes 2-1. Then Liechtenstein beat Gambia 2-1. Afghanistan beat Aruba 2-1. St. Vincent beat Luxembourg 2-1. Then Malta beat Liechtenstein 4-2. Afghanistan then went on to beat St. Vincent 2-0. Afghanistan beat Malta 4-3 on pens and then lost to India in the final 5-4 on pens, but Malta went through to win the third place playoff against Grenada. Reading right down, India beat Montserrat 2-0. Sweden obviously beat Barbados 4-0. Grenada beat Yemen 4-3, trying to catch up with myself here. Swaziland beat Comoros 2-1. Then Grenada beat Swaziland 2-0, and India then went on to beat Sweden 2-1, so I was right about that. Then India basically just pen their way to the final, shoot out all the way to the final with a 4-3 victory against Grenada in the semis, and then went on to beat Afghanistan in the final on pen. So that was Sweden's turn right there. Let's see how Denmark do. Okay guys, it's Denmark's turn now. As you just saw, Sweden got knocked out by India. I have included India with this one, so let's just see if India, or well, Denmark even, can go through. I don't know why I said India then, it's on my mind. Okay, so where Denmark? I can't see them. Oh yeah, Group F with STP, Kyrgyzstan and Niger. This should be quite an interesting group. Let's see if Denmark can get past around the the quarterfinals even. So we'll just save that up just in case anything happens. Okay. Alright, Denmark's first match is against STP. Can Denmark beat STP? They're about the same rating as Sweden, Denmark are, so I'm hoping for a little bit of close competition. Let's see. Right. Denmark beat STP 2-0. Good start. Right, they got the foot in the door. Right, next match is against Niger. Can Denmark beat Niger? Come on. Oh, wow, it was a 1-1 draw. A little bit embarrassing, but not really the end of the world. But Denmark do need to win their last game, which is against Kyrgyzstan, who are apparently first in the group. So this will be a tough one to do for Denmark. Let's see if they can beat Kyrgyzstan. Did they? Yeah, they did 2-0. Alright, they're through. Easy. Well, not easy because they drew against Niger. But let's have a look at the groups. Group A, Faroe Islands and Vietnam go through. Group B, Yemen and Afghanistan, both Asia sides there. Group C, I see India top that group. US Virgin Islands sit in second. Group D, Liechtenstein and Hong Kong. Group E, St. Vincent and Luxembourg go through. Group F, Denmark and Kyrgyzstan go through. Group G, Malta and Gambia. And Group H, Papua New Guinea and Swaziland, which sets up a round of 16 of the Faroe Islands versus Afghanistan, India versus Hong Kong, Yemen versus Vietnam, Liechtenstein versus US Virgin Islands, St. Vincent versus Kyrgyzstan, Malta versus Swaziland, Denmark versus Luxembourg, and Papua New Guinea versus Gambia. So let's see. Denmark have only got 2 more rounds to be kind of, not officially better than Sweden, but on the one-star World Cup, definitely better than Sweden. Okay, let's simulate up to the game. They got Luxembourg. Can Denmark beat Little Luxembourg? Yep, 2-0. Right, we're at the stage that where Sweden got knocked out. It's against New Guinea. Can Denmark beat Papua New Guinea? Yes, it was a 4-0 victory to Denmark. Okay, so they have done better than Sweden, easily at the moment, but they got Liechtenstein next. Can Denmark beat Liechtenstein and go all the way to the final? Yeah, it was only a 1-0 victory though, so very, very close game. It'd be quite tough to see if Denmark can go to the win the final even. Okay, so let's simulate the final, up to the final even. Okay, so it's the Faroe Islands versus Denmark. Another sort of a, I wouldn't say Scandinavian nation, but definitely, you know, similar to Denmark. Anyway, let's see if the Faroe Islands can win their first one-star World Cup, or will Denmark be better than Sweden? Let's have a look. Yep, it was always going to be Denmark winning that one. 3-0 victory against the Faroes. Really well done to Denmark. Unlucky to Sweden as well. Let's advance the awards. Okay, so some multiplayer got top goal scorer. Christian Eriksen, best player, and the goalkeeper, Stefan Andersson. So let's just see how it went down. Okay, so reading left down, you got Kyrgyzstan beating St. Vincent 2-1, Malta beating Swaziland 5-0, Faroe Islands beating Afghanistan 2-1. India's reign comes to an end. The three-peat isn't on as Hong Kong beat them 1-0, and then Kyrgyzstan beat Malta 1-0. Faroe Islands beat Hong Kong 2-1, and then Faroe Islands beat Kyrgyzstan 3-0, and then lost 3-0 in the final, but Kyrgyzstan went on to win the third place playoff against Liechtenstein, which means Kyrgyzstan are third, Liechtenstein are fourth. Reading right down, we already know Denmark's result. Papua New Guinea beat Gambia 1-0, Yemen beat Vietnam 2-0, and Liechtenstein beat US Virgin Islands 1-0. Then Liechtenstein beat Yemen 1-0, and then they lost to Denmark, who went on to win the final, and then Liechtenstein lost the third place playoff. So that was the first double episode. There will be a couple more double episodes. I think Uruguay and Colombia will definitely be a double episode, and I think Portugal and Spain will definitely be one too. Maybe Germany and France, I don't know. I might do them separate. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, if you did like this video, then obviously like it. Subscribe with notifications on. If you're new here, this has been Toboloco. Keep it loco, and I'll see you again for the next video.